From Daikin Park in Houston, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, this ballpark's still among the game's best. When the roof is open, it feels like an outdoor ballpark, and then you have the shade and the cool when the roof is closed.
Yeah, and formerly Towles Hill out there in center. You still have the Crawford boxes in left, a unique setback in left center field, which causes the left fielders to have to play differently, but there is a lot of character to this place.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and today on the hill, Luis Garcia. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And Judge spoils that one. Judge waits. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Cody Bellinger stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two out, space is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Dubon corrals it. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in Houston, and going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Luis Gil.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Goldie drops into the glove. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup, hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. And strike two.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The pitch. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that skips into dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering misses down and away. And that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that's fouled off. Alvarez leads off first with 1 away. That misses the zone. 1-1. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
First and second, 1 out. And here is Carlos Correa.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
0-1's the count.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. Now one missed.
Right.
2-2 down. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Just locked him up right there for the second out. And that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot. So now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And now it's Christian Walker.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Sliced hard but foul. Two on, two outs.
Inside, ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Outside, that's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two aboard, two outs.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the
Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, looks out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
All set for the start of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Garcia back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air to left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Off the mark there, and that's ball one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
No score here in the second. On the ground to the left. Pena. Two down.
Out.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dubon in position. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. Just missed.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Fought off foul.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Ramon.
So next up for Houston, Ramon Urias. Right through there for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Just missed. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out front, rip foul. This one in the dirt to second, and he's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And the batter now, Cam Smith. That's in there, and that's strike one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That one is upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Urias, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. This one popped up. Chisholm sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First
Ball back
pitch
outside.
just misses. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Chopper right side. Walker. And he handles it himself for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Jose Caballero.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. That one fouled off. Pitch misses there. 2-1. On the ground to third. Correa over to first. And the first run of the game comes across.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball. Goldie, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. That's out number 3. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 1 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
And
off
now
for the Astros,
Jeremy Pena.
the shortstop.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level
Pena.
looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Goldie. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, center fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He reached out a walk his first time. And And that's way high, and it's 1-0.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Misses off the plate, and that is ball one. And he grounds one back up the middle. Slings to first, and the Astros put down in order. So they go quietly there. On to inning number 4. Yankees 1 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Aaron Judge. Fouled off. He was late. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cool, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Fly to left his first time. Ball one there. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Hard hit right side. And Bellinger is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Dyken Park, digging in, Carlos Correa.
Baseman, Carlos Correa.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And there's a ball.
2 straight.
Next offering upstairs.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball.
batting
Really
first
locked him
baseman,
up. And
Christian
as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for.
Walker.
You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now a chance for Christian Walker. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not
I got 1
close
ball,
with
1
that
strike.
one. And the count even 1-1. And that's down and away. That clips the zone. It's 2-2. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One out. Runner at second. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. That's strike 1. Man at second. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-1.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Ramon Urias will hit next. Walked his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Runner at second, 2 down. That one inside. And 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Judge has it sized up. Makes the grab. That is the inning. 1 left for Houston. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. Garcia back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Ground ball up the middle. Pena. One up, one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fly to left his first time. And that misses. 1-0. And another ball.
That pitch is out.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Alvarez sizes this one up. And there's two down.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Two down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe, doubled his first time up.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball one.
Outside low, ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. But they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Houston, and now the right fielder, Cam Smith. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and we're starting over. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. And that's outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball inside.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Will Warren, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 31 getting cranked up as well. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Liner, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and
Jeremy.
fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one. Out towards left center, Caballero. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, center fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He is struck out, and he is walked.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one off the mark, and now 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Hey! Man at first, 1 away. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Jose Altuve in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Luis Gil gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for New
So out
York.
of the pen comes the right-hander,
Number
Will
98.
Warren.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now it's the DH, Jose Altuve.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And it's just foul. That was close. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Just missed. Swings through the sweeper.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings and misses, struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And here comes Carlos Correa, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Two on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. Caballero hustling after it. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 runs in. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. First pitch, and he just misses. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count's full.
3-2.
That's towards center. Judge is there. And that's the 3rd out. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the power hitting catcher, Ben Rice.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here's a 1-1. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Jose Caballero.
And now it's going to be Jose Caballero.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Having a lot more success on the road this season. Garcia throws over. Caballero dives back in safely. First pitch misses.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one hit to right. And that's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Two on, 1 out. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. He's got it, and that's the third out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees 1. Back here in Houston, and now the catcher comes up to him. Yanker Diaz.
Yanker Diaz.
Warren, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021.
Ball 2.
In for a strike, and a count 2-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Two on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes the 2-2. He goes down looking.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Ramon Urias up next for the Astros. That is upstairs for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball is outside. That's outside, and that's ball 3. Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That's his 50th career homer, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now Cam Smith. He's already homered here in this one. And that one upstairs, ball 1. One down, base is empty.
That's ball 2.
He swings and fouls one off. Up and in, and now it's 3-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So a man at first. Now the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon. 1 for 2. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Inside, just missed. Smith, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
So far, all
2
we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Next offering misses down and away. Pickoff move to first, and he's back safely. And the sweeper is off the plate. Line drive. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He will score.
Picks himself off an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the lineup flips over. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt, blocked. In the dirt. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one fouled off. Foul ball there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. A couple of walks and a strikeout. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
That one missed. Next offering is fouled back. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 1. We go to the top of the 7th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. The Yanks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Tap foul at the plate. The Yankees looking to rally. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Strike 2. And downstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Rosario stands in now and watches strike 1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Nope.
Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The Astros leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Craig Kimbrell up and loosening in the pen. Okert, the lefty, warming up as well. And it's fouled away. That misses, and that's ball 2. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
New
back
York.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there's
That's
a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's Carlos Correa. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Altuve on at first, nobody out.
Nope, that's off the plate.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And another ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Camilo Doval preparing to come on if needed. Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, no outs. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. That clips the corner.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And down on strikes he goes. And that is a big first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a long throw home. In there, he scores. It's 7-1.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Mark Leiter Jr. won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New
New York
pitcher on
Yankees.
now, number 31.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now batting.
And stepping in for the Astros,
11.
Cam Smith. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, rolling away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. To second, pulls him off the bag.
You know, two-out errors are kind of like two-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
So bases all loaded up. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And that one upstairs. All loaded up here at the bottom of the seventh. There's the strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One and two now. Fastball is outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Walker, the runner at third. Urias over at second. Dubon on at first with two down. A swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Astros 7 and the Yankees 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back,
Astros.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Craig Kimbrell.
46.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Volpe up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Kimbrell leans over, that right arm dangling.
2 balls,
and now 2-2. Kimbrell ready. Here it comes. Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance.
Now batting, catcher
So up next, Ben
Rice.
Rice has grounded out a couple of times. Gets under it and pops it up. Walker brings it in, and there are two down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good
Now
timing
batting,
on it.
left
Just got
fielder,
underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jose Caballero. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 7-1. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
Ball one.
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Next offering is in for a strike. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Sends it across to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was
1-0.
comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, boot. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Judge puts it away. 2
Now
down.
batting, third baseman, Carlos
Now Correa up to hit.
Correa.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First offering, and it just misses.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And a slider in there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Caballero makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 8 full, it's the Astros 7 and the Yankees 1. Back here at Dyken Park, now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Kimbrel in his 14th season, 36 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2008. Kimbrel back to work. That's in there.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Framber Valdez, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Okert also getting ready. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that is out of play. And ball one to Judge. And a foul ball. The Astros up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So last chance for the Yankees. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch misses. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kimbrel is just 1 strike away.
Ball.
That misses. 2-2.
2-2. Yeah.
Got it, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.